Hello everyone, and welcome Blue Jays Breakdown. I'm so grateful you're here. If you're enjoying this content and would like to see more videos like this, please support the channel by subscribing.
Wow, the Toronto Blue Jays are heating up in ways nobody saw coming. And if you think you've heard it all, think again. We're not just talking about one massive free agent pursuit here. We're talking about two. And the names being thrown around are going to make you rethink everything you thought you knew about this offseason. Jon Heyman just dropped a bombshell report that's got the entire baseball world buzzing. And on top of that, the Jays quietly made a signing that's flying completely under the radar. This isn't your typical slow February baseball news. This is the kind of stuff that could completely reshape Toronto's roster before spring training even gets into full swing. If you're not paying attention right now, you're missing out on what could be the most critical stretch of moves this franchise makes all year. Welcome to Blue Jays Breakdown. And before we go any further, I need you to do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right now because we're on a mission to get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. And you're going to want to stay locked in for every single update we bring you here on Blue Jays Breakdown. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single development. So let's get right into the meat of this thing. Yesterday, or actually a couple days back, I covered Jon Heyman's report about the Jays showing serious interest in Max Scherzer. And if you haven't caught that video yet, make sure you watch it after this one because there's even more information now that changes the entire landscape. Heyman came out with another report that's got everyone talking, and here's what he said. The Jays are one of the big winners this offseason, and they're doing everything in their power to get back to the World Series. They made a late push for Framber Valdez before he signed with the Tigers, so now all eyes are turning to Zach Gallen. But here's where it gets really interesting. Max Scherzer is back on their radar, and why wouldn't Chris Bassett be in the conversation too? You've got Gallen, Scherzer, and Bassett all being linked to Toronto right now, and that's not just smoke, that's fire. Now I'm going to have a full breakdown on Chris Bassett coming soon, but today I want to zero in on Max Scherzer and Zach Gallen because these are the two guys that could completely transform this pitching staff. Scherzer is a no-brainer in terms of fit. You're getting a future Hall of Famer who brings veteran leadership that this young roster desperately needs. He's not just a pitcher at this point in his career. He's a coach on the field, a mentor who can elevate everyone around him. The intangibles he brings are off the charts, and even if his arm isn't what it used to be, the value he adds to a clubhouse and a pitching staff is immeasurable. But Zach Gallen is the name that really caught my attention, and here's why. This is even better news than people realize. The fact that Toronto is actively in discussions for multiple pitchers at this stage of the offseason is incredibly encouraging. There's still work to be done, whether it's in the bullpen, whether it's adding another bat, or whether it's shoring up the rotation depth. Gallen might not be the flashiest name out there, and I know a lot of you are probably scratching your heads wondering why the Jays would even consider him. He's coming off a rough year with a 4.83 ERA across 33 starts, and that's not exactly inspiring confidence. But here's the thing, you'd be buying low on Gallen right now. The 2 years before last season, he posted ERAs below 3.70, and the guy is an innings eater. He throws 6 different pitches, and while he might not be the ace everyone dreams about, he's a reliable option who could slot into this rotation and give you 180 to 200 innings of solid work. Think about it for a second. If the Jays are planning on trading Jose Barrios or potentially moving him to the bullpen, Gallen starts to make a whole lot of sense.